Do you want to hear a good story? I got asked out by my Uber driver. I got asked out on a date by my Uber driver. That was fun. I've never had that shit happen. Ever. Male. Oh, male. No, male. I've never had a female. I've had one female Uber driver in my entire life. And they were a perfect 5 stars. The Uber driver that asked me out was not creepy at all. He was cool. I have him saved on my phone. I admit that I'm going to tell you this story. I'll pause down us. I'm going to tell you this story of how the whole thing went. And you're going to get why they asked me out. Because I get that I didn't realize I was supposed to actively be saying I don't want to date you in every conversation I have with someone. Didn't realize that. What I was doing was, during the course of the conversation, I never really talk about my personal life with Ubers because I'm, like, constantly afraid that, like, either they'll know who I am and I'm giving too much detail away, or they're gonna, I don't know, it's a random dude in a car, I don't even know. But whatever. I was in a decent mood. I just got my eyelashes done. I had a lot of caffeine. So we were just talking. Like, I was on my way back from getting my eyelashes done. And I said, like, oh, what are you up to? And I said, like, I just got back from getting my eyelashes done. Looked in the mirror. He was like, wow, they look good. And I was like, yeah, nice. They're nice, right? And I made a joke. I said, like, yeah, women like pretty guys now. I guess that's the thing. You know, like, like making a joke of just, like, what's it called? Like, what I said was, like, you should try it. It works pretty well. He's, like, 40s. I don't know what it is. And, I don't know, that breaks the ice enough that he's just, like, talking about the same sort of subject. And he mentions my hair and stuff being nice. I'm like, oh, fuck yeah, nice, cool. It's like, yeah, I got the nails on and everything. You should yeah, pretty cool. You should try it, was the joke. And then I started talking about, yeah, because we brought up, like, dating life, I guess. He talked about his, like, kids or something. He talked about whatever. Oh, no, not kids, sorry. Oh, no, it was. He said, like, he went to Amsterdam or something. And, he said that he went to Amsterdam and, like, you know, there's I said, like, oh, yeah, it's awesome. People are great there. I was like, you know, everyone was so, like, everyone was, like, healthy and stuff because they all ride bikes. They look great. I don't know, I had a load of fun. He was like, oh, yeah, people look great. And I was, it was something about, like, he checked his phone of, like, I was like, oh, you go, oh, no, you go there alone? Like, you go, like, you know, you take the trip alone? You'd meet anyone? The people look great there. Then he could, like, checks his phone. He's like, all right, she's not listening, sort of thing. And, like, oh, yeah, that was... You know, so, like, you know, I think he had a wife and didn't know. Anyway, so, like, so, we were talking about that for a minute. And then, at some point during the conversation, I had said just, like, oh, my partner, like, someone I used to date. And I didn't mention a gender, right? And the way I was talking about them and just sort of their personality in general is more like, listen, I'm a sub. So I was talking about them in the context of more, like, whatever. I think he got the vibe. I think he got, like, the idea that I was into dudes because of that. And I never really mentioned we just talked about them as a person. Shut up. Listen, fucking, you are. Oh, fuck you. Funny, you're acting so surprised. So, we're talking about everything for a while. And then, as we're pulling up to, like, sort of my street and everything, he says, like, oh, you know, like, where do you normally go? It's like, oh, I Uber fucking everywhere. I'll, like, Uber to Brighton if I need to. It was, like, immediately, like, you should take my number. I go, like, yeah, of course I'll take your number. You're cool. Like, I'd love to take another Uber ride with you. This is great. You know, we had a good conversation. Let's do it. Let me grab your number. And I said, like, I saved you as Uber nice guy because I don't know your name. And he goes, like, oh, this is my name. And I was like, oh, cool. I'm giving the wrong vibe already. But I didn't know. So anyway, so, like, right. So we're pulling up to the house, and I go, like, yeah, I'll hit you up when he goes, like, yeah, hit me up whenever, the fucking, wherever you want to go, let's do it. And I go, yeah, of course. I'll text you next time I need to go somewhere. Next time I'm taking a long trip. I might be a while, though. And he goes, like, no, like, listen, if you ever want to just get drinks. I'm like, okay. And I go, well, yeah. I was like, yeah, you know, you might have, and okay, this was a mistake. I said, like, oh, yeah, I don't know where the fuck, I go to, like, one place in Birmingham, so you'll have to tell me where to go. Like, you'll have to tell me a good place to go. I didn't realize it was leading. And then we, like, pulling up to the house. And then, like, we finally pull up to the house, and I go, like, man, we finally pull up to the house, and he's like, all right, you know, like, see you, cool. And, like, he's, like, anyway, so he, like, turns over. This time he, like, you know, we're stops, he, like, turns around and he goes, and yeah, so yeah, and then, just as we're, like, pulling up to the house, he's like, he says, like, yeah, when do you want, like, are you free next weekend? Are you free? Honestly, it was a couple days ago. He's like, are you free this weekend? I go, yeah, I'm probably not. So at this point now I'm catching on. I go, I don't know. It might be a while. I got a lot of trips and stuff. He's like, I think then he says, well, next week and stuff. And I, crazy out. I go, I gotta schedule it in. I gotta schedule in with. I was talking about like, at this point. I tell him like I did social media and Hitch was there, so I was like, I'll schedule in with my assistant. Don't worry about it. This is like a joke, and he like took that as a fine excuse and went like, awesome, can't wait to hear from you. And I get the text. I get out. He like gives me a good like pat on the arm. He's like, good to see you. Nice, have fun, which is different to how normal Ubers are. And then I get the text. I just get a text through about, when would this have been? This was 15 minutes after I got home, and it just said, lovely to meet you, from the Uber driver. So, nice. He was a nice guy, too. He was nice. I think he's nice. He was cool. I'm not gonna fuck him. For obvious reasons. So, women flirt by just saying, yeah, no, I don't have a boyfriend. That's it. It's so easy. That's kind of it.